EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun and State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Arizona Cardinals. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there on the first play of the game. 56 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
They'll run it here with Portis. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A great effort there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And
Ready! 60 Pittsburgh. Watch the run.
here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. On the ground, it's James. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 33. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 down at the 33. They'll set up to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They try and run on 1st down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
26-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Check. Check, hot route. Hot. Check.
Now a give, right side. Done. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
One thing rookies need to learn at this level, and quick, make a cut, be decisive, and go. Because in college, you could dance around and wait for a hole to open because you're probably a better athlete than most of the guys on the field, but not on the NFL level.
Here we go. 60 on. Check, 47. I'm on.
Murray with a 3rd and long. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
They'll run on 1st down. James, the all-pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Ready to break. Hey, pick your game up. Shit.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Kill. Check safety. Bang, 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 bang.
Now Murray. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it, and he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Down, 18 Gators.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Hey, Delta.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. James has got it. Complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there with touchdown number 12 on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ja'Kai Polite in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Play fake. Murray. Flush to his right. Going for a right side here. Complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. These two teams all tied after 1. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down.
4 down. Eyes on Cook Smoke. Eyes on 13.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Check.
Here we go on 4th down with Murray. And he finds Daniels. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert on first down. It's done. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Play action. Now it's Murray. And Daniels has it, left side. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when, and he told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Throwing again on second down. Murray. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
3 down, 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down, 3 down.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
You get what, me? You get what? Squeeze.
They'll run on first down. It's James. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Okay, ready? I got it.
2nd and 15. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's incomplete. Both players had a shot at that one. Neither can get it, and it brings up 4th down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return, and the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Get that ball. 47 Mike. 47 Mike. Mike 47.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. Throw left side complete. That's done. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
On the ready. Ready.
On 1st down, it's James. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down now, it's James. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Khalil Mack in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. 2nd and 5 now. Murray, quick hitter here, it's complete. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Murray now, 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10.
47's the mic. 47's the mic. Check.
1st down, Murray. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 42. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. We haven't even escaped the 1st half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, If your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch tight end. 4 6 pull it high. Back. Big ass. Gone. 36. No. Off. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Here's James. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. They'll come out in the pistol.
That's what I do.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Galladay's got it, and the Lions have a touchdown. Kenny Galladay, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Check 37. Check. Look at me. Go.
They'll run on first down. James. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Second and 14. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Come on, set, 8, read. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see it. Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards.
And the Lions first down.
Down, 70, Indy. Leo. Too little, cut. Check. Lucky.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
Be a long day for you. Check now.
Now a carry for Portis. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
That's it, baby. We gonna work.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Josh Jones. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll keep it on the ground. It's James. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown the last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
He's going to rifle and got his man complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. A big play there, with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
25-yard line.
Ready?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Hard. Set. Crunch. Let's go.
Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing deep for Galladay. And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Watch 80. All day, dog. Hey, dude. Be grip.
He'll drop to throw. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that?
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I'll guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Tight end right. Even. 4 down. Even.
On 2nd down and 4. Murray. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Well, that'll get them to 1st down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Here's Portis. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Check 3.
On 2nd and 11 now. Murray to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Tight end right. Heads in. Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down. 6 seconds.
Snap comes to Murray at 1. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Trey Flowers in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Gonzalez on for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
And Gonzalez puts this one through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. Looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. They're going to look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Here comes the Lions punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And it's fielded at the 34. A good return there, 17 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. A run with Portis. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeout?
Touchdown, Cardinals! As his guys are in for 6. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. That's James. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 1st down Lions on a pickup of 13. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 32. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis. Interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around? And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Mike 51. Defense wins championship. Rush in, rush in, rush in.
After the turnover, here's Murray. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
22. Jet, Bowman. The mic. 47 is the mic. Here we go, D. All day. Defense, all day.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it.
Mike 47. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
Murray now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure. Oh, now Murray has it stripped. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. He let one slip away last week as well, so now 2 fumbles.
Turn your volume down on your phone, nigga.
Well, we were out of practice.
Don't call me and make me fumble, bitch. I forgot what play I was picking.
Two-hand monster.
And we looked at each other.
Yeah, I'm gonna blame it on you. You didn't, but I'm blaming that bitch on you. I don't give a fuck. You didn't, but fuck that.
So the ball doesn't get dropped.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
I'm about to pick him off again. Watch, right here.
Taking it across midfield.
Got something for that,
just
nigga.
shy of the 40. First play of the drive, a success.
That bitch was beat me 17-7. I was trying new plays I never played with, and I kept throwing picks. I said, fuck, I'm not about to lose this fucking game. Yeah.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. 11 yards there and a Lion 1st down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Leave that nigga fumble just now. Fuck.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Going for the deep ball.
Oh, you didn't jump? No, you saw Jones looked at the ball and didn't even jump, so they gave me Simmons back. So get the fuck out of here, bro. That's ridiculous, dog. I hate touchdowns like that, son. That's a pick. Nigga floating right there. That's ridiculous. Now I gotta score again, because that shit too close.
We're leaving, and that's exactly what he did.
Shit, man, I'm about to score again.
Into the end zone, and then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Well, fuck that. I'm about to score probably 2 or 3 more times. Don't talk about if he come up on me again. I'm going to burn his ass.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
I'm telling you, dog, I could take one to the house if I get the right blocking.
Ready to go with their
That's
next
nothing
drive,
right
and
there.
at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side.
Yeah, until you get up to him.
This fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore.
You don't have to, though, bitch. You got 99 speed receiver, bro.
With your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And what do they start thinking about?
Nigga, they got a few 99 receivers on this bitch, bro.
To me, you have to start right now.
You ain't got the
Here's
only
the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The Cardinals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11.
That should be fun, though.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. It'll be a gain of 9, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Let's go, D. 47 Mike, 47.
Gotcha.
Murray sets to throw on 4th.
Fuck me, man. Talking to laughing with your fucking ass. Not to throw a fucking pick 6. Laughing with your fucking ass. Man, son.
Back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal.
That ain't garbage ass touchdown, boy. Playing around with this fucking finish, man.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few
I'm not
yards
losing.
into the end zone.
I ain't losing to this garbage ass nigga,
And he'll
man.
probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost
Oh,
him
no.
10
I can't
yards
blame you
as
for
he's
what?
down at the 15.
It's my fault if I lose, but I'm not losing. I'm not gonna say if I lose. It's my fault. Nah, I was laughing with your ass and I wasn't paying attention to what I was fucking doing. But I ain't your fault. Fuck, I shouldn't have threw it. I threw 5 picks this game, nigga. He lucky to be in the game.
Green light, red light there. Green light means go. Red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
47's the Mike, 47's the Mike. Get trapped.
Murray trying again after the pick 6.
Oh, you serious? Oh my God, son. Oh man. Boy, Madden fucking me over now. Oh my God, son. I threw that shit out of bounds, bro.
I almost don't have words for it. But you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. Way in the opposite direction. And that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back.
You beat him 17-7.
1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there.
That's crazy. Nigga did a fucking safety on me and I threw the ball out of bounds, bro. Like, who holds the ball? Who fucking holds the ball when you getting hit? They throw the ball away. What the fuck?
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
He was already off him. They've been letting 80 speed motherfuckers catch up to me. They've been letting 80 speed dudes run Kyler Murray down in this game, son. That's ridiculous. Fuck out of there.
And those linemen, of course,
I'm not about to run away. If I know they're not gonna let me run away, fuck. Kyler Murray, 92 speed. They letting 81 speed niggas caulk him down in the backfield. You get the fuck out of there. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. And I got a skateboardist. How is that possible? I don't give a fuck how fast your pursuit is, bitch. You're not catching Kyler Murray from behind as a lineman, son.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh.
They stop Reeves in the middle of the play. He going back over. They make him stop in the middle of the play. He don't go over to the side. Now he might be wide open. Man, this game's stupid, son. I don't understand, man. Man, but he ain't supposed to stop. Go back to where you was at. Go ahead. Go. Go. I'm coming.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this one to Galladay. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
These niggas keep coming bothering me about some stupid shit. Man, fuck. Now you got all the damn momentum. They're gonna let him do all this stuff, stupid shit.
Back to throw. Open man is Galladay, complete.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Back to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Hey, lock it.
James, and an alley to run. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Rock it.
He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep down.
Wow. Boy, somebody about to really make me lose this fucking game right now, bro. Wow. I don't give a fuck about no X Factor, nigga.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Hey, high 7. They can't hang with us.
They'll look to throw.
Wow, son.
And he takes this one.
The fuck out of here, bro. I'm sorry, Cole. What's up?
T.J. Hawkinson with time running out, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute.
Oh, yeah, he gone already. You good. I can't fucking believe this.
So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3.
Bravo. Now.
They'll try and throw for it, and this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead.
He about to sit back. I already know what he about to do. This shit whack, son. Fuck that, dog. This is ridiculous.
Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
That's fielded in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10
Man, what's the spike button hold it? I forgot what that shit is.
In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Mike's 47. Mike's 47.
Murray to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Now Murray. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete. With
Nobody can hold on to the ball, son. So nobody can hold on to the motherfucking ball. Oh my gosh, son.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
47 is the mic. He don't know no better. 47 Mike. 47 Mike. Mike 47. And watch your leg. 47 is the mic, boy. 47. Check, check. 47.
Murray, one final try.
Oh, fuck me, man.
He's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some